I don't think people realize banks don't just store cash, they create credit. Banks lend out what you deposit, powering businesses and dreams. But this system, it's more complex than most people think. Every transaction, every loan, every deposit creates a web of financial connections that shapes our entire economy. Banking started simple. Goldsmiths stored gold, issued receipts. People trusted the system because it was backed by something real. But then came paper money, the promise that this piece of paper represented actual gold sitting in a vault somewhere. Here's where it gets interesting. Banks realized they could lend out more money than they actually had in deposits. This fractional reserve system fueled massive economic growth. More credit meant more business, more innovation, more prosperity. But this system had a fatal flaw. If everyone wanted their money back at the same time, the 2008 financial crisis showed us this vulnerability still exists. Banks had become too big to fail, yet too interconnected to save. When major banks collapsed, the effects rippled globally. Retirement funds vanished, homes were lost, entire economies shrank. Behind every statistic were real people, families losing homes, workers losing jobs, dreams being shattered by a system they trusted. Governments responded with bailouts and new regulations. Too big to fail became too big to ignore. But the real change came from technology. Digital banking, mobile payments, algorithmic lending, banking was being reimagined. Fintech companies emerged, offering banking services without traditional banks. Peer-to-peer lending, digital wallets, instant transfers. Even central banks are going digital. CBDCs promise the stability of government backing with the efficiency of digital transactions. Then came Bitcoin and blockchain, a completely different approach. No central authority, no fractional reserves, just mathematical certainty. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, takes this further. Smart contracts replace bank managers, algorithms replace human judgment. The future likely isn't traditional banks or crypto, it's both. A hybrid system where different tools serve different needs. Money and credit will continue evolving. The question isn't which system will win, but how they'll work together to serve humanity better. Understanding these systems empowers you to make better financial decisions in an ever-changing world.